comments. What's going on, everybody? We'll wait for a few people to come in. Let's see if I can set this up so I get all your comments so I can see them. All messages. There we go. All messages. All right, we got one person in here at the moment. I think that it was from the Drew from earlier. I don't think the Drew's here right now, but he might come back. But anyway, we'll wait for a few people to come in. But as you can see, guys, we are live. First time we've been live together. We thought, given the announcement of your first professional super match, Chetna,
yes,
that we should go live. So we'll wait for a few more people to come in, but I hope you guys are well. What day is it today? Wednesday? Wednesday night in India, in Mumbai. It's been raining a lot. In Mumbai has had 875 mils in 4 days, so we've been flooded. We haven't even been able to get to the gym.
you should have told me before that you were coming into live. I should have put some lipstick on this. I
Lipstick?
didn't do anything.
You look good. Sorry about that. I disconnected us somehow when I was trying to make sure I could see everyone's chat. But Chetna, do you love Pradeep? First question.
Pradeep is my cousin.
Yeah.
Pradeep Singh is my cousin, so yes, I love him
Yeah.
as my brother.
There we go. First question is a Pradeep question. That's probably no surprise.
You should send it to Pradeep.
Yeah, I will screen. Just take a photo.
Okay, I will take a photo.
And here, GB19 says, "Oh, oops." Yep.
I will take a photo of this and send it to Pradeep.
Your cousin. Oh, let me get it back up. Hang on.
Where is the comment?
There it is. Oh, there it is. Chetna, do you love Pradeep? Good morning to you, Dominic Lorenz.
It's good night here.
Yeah.
It's good night in India.
It's 7 p.m.
Oh,
for us.
your head is where is your head?
Where is my head? It's okay. It's okay. Sir says workout by Pardeep. But Chetna, how you feeling? You got your international debut.
I am very excited.
Yeah, send us through your questions. Workout by Pardeep.
Pardeep.
You're excited. You are facing Bella Plieva from Georgia.
Yes.
She is the Georgian national champion. She is the current European
Champion and
national
world silver
champion, and
medalist.
she's last year's world silver medalist.
And I haven't attended any world championship yet.
Ever? Yeah.
Ever. I have attended just Asia Cup, not Asian Championship, Asia Cup. And there I got silver medal against Oksana Besmenia from, she was gold medal. She got gold medal from, she's from Kazakhstan. So I have no international match experience, even though I have been arm wrestling since many years. Now I don't have experience, but still I'm excited. The organizers found me eligible, worthy of an opponent like her. So I think I find myself blessed and lucky.
It's a pretty awesome opportunity.
Yeah.
Really.
What was this question?
Oh, we had a comment, I think, from Cthulhu Canyon. Hey, just had a quick chance to pop on the stream, but Ryan, man, you have really come a long way in the last few years. Your progression is wild and inspiring. Keep it coming, man. Thank you very much, Canyon. I give this lady here a lot of the credit. Chetna, well, look, I have been told by a lot of people throughout my arm wrestling career to increase my base strength. Sebastian Oro, Lachlan Adair, even Coach Ray, and I've listened, but I haven't.
But he never listens to anyone. He never listened to anyone. And then
But I listened
when
to
I started,
Chetna.
yeah, when I started training with him, I said, now, if you want to train with me, you have to lift weights.
Yeah.
Do proper powerlifting training.
And we did. We did it with consistency, and then and now I would say I feel like I'm pretty addicted to.
It
sort
feels.
this style of strength
once you
training.
are in the groove, once you find the groove, it's very hard to not do with training or powerlifting.
Yeah. So thank you for the comment. Mysterious YouTuber says hello there. Hello to you too, sir. GB19 Ryan, are you still commentating at East First West? So I obviously commentated East First West number 18. And that was in Chicago. I didn't get the invite back. I wasn't I wasn't told anything other than yes, you're on the books. We'll give you a call. They were happy with the job I did at East West 18. So I've been told definitely to be ready for a call up at any time for East West. I'm more than happy to commentate at East West, of course. I enjoy my time there. Are you guys a couple now? Praise the Lord. What's the answer, Chetna? Chetna, she's too shy to answer such questions, but wink, wink, yes. But you all know that anyway. Rengar 1, hey, awesome ones. Much love from the Netherlands. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Victor, hello to you, sir. Mysterious YouTuber, you should have a rematch versus Coach Ray.
No, you are much heavier now.
Yeah, I'm way too heavy for Coach Ray now. He's an 85 kilo guy. I'm currently 105 kilos.
So it will be a mismatch.
Yeah, workout by Pardeep. Here's his question he was preparing for us. And he wants me to speak slowly. Sounds like maybe you can translate for him.
Basically, I'm a top roller. My match is on September 5 and today is August 20. So I trained last year and still do it. At the point my competition is near, so what should I do? And change about training. Stop lifting heavy weights. And then just work out on your movements. And just concentrate on your recovery.
Yeah, don't do anything that's going to stretch your tendons this close to the match, and just shadow box, get your drills down, keep the neurological connection open with light weights. But yeah, just rest, man. All the best to Chetna for her match. Stay high in the grip.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's talk more about your match. You're facing the current European champion, Georgian champion, someone who's last year finished on the podium.
The good thing about this is, the good thing about getting a world medalist or European champion is, there is no shame in losing.
Yes, there is definitely no shame in losing. So last year, she made the final against Fia Rysek in the world championships at 70.
No.
At 65.
65.
Yeah. So.
Oh no! Last year. No, in 2023, I guess.
2024, she faced Fia in the final.
In 70, I guess then.
70. So,
I don't know.
So she's really good, and as you said, there is no shame in losing. But this is a test for you, because realistically, you've been competing in India.
If I had a match against any Indian woman arm wrestler, then it would be very, it would be pressure on me that I must win. But since this is my first international super match against someone who has achieved so much or so much of experience, so I will take it as a learning process. So even if I lose, I will find myself successful if I can give her a tough fight.
Yeah. Now, in terms of her gameplay and her style, she looks like she's a Logan top roller.
Yeah. Her hand is, I think she is taller than me, and her hand is much more longer than me. I have a very, I'm short.
You're built like Gabby.
Yeah, I'm short, and my hand is much more shorter than my height. Yeah. So let's see what I can do.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited because this is my first match.
Yeah, and they're really. It's been a long time coming because there's really no matches for you, particularly within your weight category in India. You can get good matches in the super heavyweight division.
Yeah.
In India, but you've won that overall championship twice.
Yes, in 2019 and last year 2024 nationals, I became national COC. So I want to grow.
Keep going.
Yeah, I want to grow in arm wrestling. So to grow, I have to face tougher opponents, and I have to lose to grow. If I win all my matches, I will not grow.
Okay. Devils never cry, says my man Ryan is blushing. I'm always red, just for the record. I'm always red, but Chetna makes me blush. We'll give it that one. There's that Mr. Ryan and the Chetna, Tall Paul Hutchins Senior. How are you, Tall Paul? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the comment. Jesus Sam says happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you too. Mysterious YouTuber, yes, I want to see you destroy Ray. I can do some side table pulling with Ray, that's about it. Are hammer curls underrated for arm wrestling?
I think hammer curls are uh, very. I have found hammer curls very much effective because I have done hammer curls all my life and I love it.
And back pressure is very much linked to the hammer curl position.
Yeah.
Your brachioradialis and your brachialis and your brachioradialis. Yeah, those two really link to the hammer curls. That's the same as the Georgian cheat curl, particularly with the super curl bar, gets you in that hammer curl position, explosive hammer curl position. Chetna, can you beat Pradeep?
I haven't had a match with him yet. I have to have a ready-go match with him.
There is a bit of a story though, isn't there? Like in Pro Major League season 1.
Yeah, but it was he didn't attack. He let me attack. So that's not the real result. So I'll have to really have a ready-go with him. Then I can say.
I think Chetna will get it. Who have you sparred? Oksana Bismanaya is your
Yes.
toughest match.
Yeah.
So Oksana at the Asia Cup,
Asian Cup. last
she
year.
was a world silver medalist as well. She won the tournament. Chetna, you came second,
Yeah.
and most importantly, you hung with her. Like you actually pinned her, but got called for an elbow foul.
Yeah, I pinned her, but I had an elbow fall, so it
and
was
then-
a
and
little
then-
loss on me. And then then in the final strap, she beat me. I could hold her for a little while, then she beat me. But at least that gave me confidence if
Yeah.
I could.
Gives you confidence knowing
Yeah.
that you're at that level.
Yeah.
Because Oksana and Bella, from when you look at who they've won against, lost against, had good matches against, they look pretty similar. Hi, Ryan and Chetna from Canada. Red Cap Man.
Hi,
Hello,
hi.
hello. Nice, thanks. And about some pronation and riser, Ryan Bowen, can you say about what to do this close to your match with pronation and riser? Yes, look, man, rise and pronation, two of the most critical things in your match. Protect them at the center, at the go. Win center, win height, be deep, be high, be all those things. Keep your pronation up, and you're going to be good to go. Hello from Germany. Good to see you too. From Lacona. Thank you, Lacona.
Hello.
Hello from Montana, USA.
Hello.
Tall Paul, we still need the Engen versus Bowen match more than ever now. Engen's training again, as far as I'm aware, but I think his body weight's about 90 kilos. But you know, respectfully, if I was to face 90 kilo Engen, I think he's still the favorite over me.
He is.
He's a savage.
Yeah, he has been multiple time world champion. I guess he's a legend.
Yeah.
He has after John. I think he is a legend.
Pretty much. And
Goat.
if you look at his hit off the go, but I would, if Engen ever wants to pull me, I can't, I don't think I could get to the same weight category as him. But if he ever wants to pull me for fun, I would always say yes. How many years, Ryan, who would win you versus Makarov? Makarov is, 70 kilo world champ at the moment.
Yeah.
I think he's got such a big hand. He's got this
Yeah,
real,
his hand is like he
Giant.
looks abnormal like
I straight away would say I wouldn't be able to top roll him. I think it'd get dug down into a grind and we go from there. But 70 kilo world champs are pretty good. I've gripped people at that weight that are world level, and I always have good pulls with them. How many years experience have you got? Jesus asks.
I was introduced to arm wrestling in 2011 and has been national champion since 2013.
Very good.
Hello, Chetna Wala from Assam. Namaskar. Hello.
Namaskar, Kikabor, Narutam. Bahut Palkabo. Yoza, how did she go up against Nettie?
Nettie, you know who Nettie is? When we went to the Sydney club.
Oh, yes,
super happy.
yes.
She is strong. She is very strong. I asked her to go for world championships. Since she is new, she thinks she's not there yet. But I told her you are there.
So Nettie's a super heavyweight out of the Sydney club.
She is very strong.
Super strong girl.
If she trains her fingers and like arm wrestling specifics, she got a world medal.
Yeah. Praise the Lord, says Ryan, you've always been an amazing promoter of the sport and your will to continue to upgrade your skill level in arm wrestling. I'm glad Engen is no longer involved in East vs West AU. Well, first of all, thank you very much for the support. In respect to Engen and all that sort of stuff, yeah, I'm not going to add anything in that way. I respect all the players involved in all the parties, and I hope that the arm wrestling ultimately ends up winning in the end. But trainer Chapo Chetna, what is your bench press? Well, it's gone up.
Last time I did was 85.
85 kilos.
And
But
90
just last week.
Last week 90 I failed.
Yeah. And 85 flew up too, so it was really cool. Primus, Ryan, do you think she has improved her arm wrestling after meeting you? Well, do I think so? Yes.
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
So we have traded skills.
I am
Making you
helping
strong?
him. Yeah, I'm helping him get strong. He's helping me get a little technical and becoming a better arm wrestler.
Yeah. So it's good. We have had pretty much the opposite approach to arm wrestling we're both 13 years in, and you went strength and I went fancy and little movements, and now we're filling each other's gaps. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, she's definitely a better arm wrestler in terms of her technical movements now. Ryan, how much do you weigh currently? So far, I'm 105 kilos right now. Andrea, is there any weight cap? Bella is an elite. Is elite as it gets in her weight category. I remember she destroyed Ezra at East First West.
Yes, I saw that match. I think Ezra is a multiple-time world champion and European champion. She is very good, but Ezra is light. Ezra is 50 or 55, and Bella is a little bit heavier. Maybe that's why.
And so the weight cap for this match is
68
kilos, or 150 pounds for the Americans in the chat. Yeah. And for you, that's just a tiny little cut. You're pretty much 70 right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Bella's walking around at, but 68 is the agreed weight.
I think she will play Worlds in 65, I guess. I don't know. We will know.
Did Ryan meet Denik? Yes, I have met Denik last November. I didn't get to grip him because he was competing in the Asia Cup at the time. But yes, I've met him. I'm impressed by Denik's arm wrestling always. I think he is rightfully the best, the number one ranked 80 kilo arm wrestler in India for the right arm, and I like his style. I think he's got heaps of potential. Antoine says, hello guys, Chetna, your story is touching and I'm happy that you have now founded Ryan a caring and loving man. Best of luck for your upcoming super match. Ryan, keep doing great content. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the support, Anton. It means a lot. Yoza says, Chetna, hello from Australia. How did you feel when you pulled Nettie?
He's
Everyone.
asking the same question. I told you, she's very strong. If she trains her finger and do some arm wrestling specifics, she has got a gold medal in her.
Yeah. Flavia, what's your weight, Chetna?
My weight right now is like 70.
And I'm 105 right now. Lacona, you need only 2 weeks with Brian Shaw and you'll get on the 280 easy. On the 280. Okay, I'm not sure. But anyway, Tall Paul, would like to see that Ricard versus Pavlo match done again once Pavlo heals up. I think Ricard was on the comeback in round 2. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a great match. Pity that there was an injury because it was just warming up, that match. I think the buckle was going to have some ongoing factors too. But Ricard looked fantastic in that round 2. Proud of his performance ultimately. I always think if you're strong enough to break someone, you deserve to win, because at the end of the day, it's not easy to break Pavlo. To be strong enough to break Pavlo, you got to have some force in your game. So, but I do wish Pavlo well, and yeah, I'm sure they'll go around again once he's healed up. Renga, I have to go. You'll see my comments popping up now and then. Haha, much love and God bless to you too. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Tall Paul, would be cool if Ryan and Devon did that 50-year match just to keep a history going, then do a 50. Look, I would love to. If I get in the same room as Devon, in a casual sense, we'll do it. Silly astrophysicist. I'm happy for Chetna that she's getting an opportunity to apparently a big league, but sucks that it's GVW, not East First West. Is this a calculated move? Hope you don't get blacklisted by EVW for joining GVW.
I haven't played any international super match yet, so whether it's GVW, EVW, XYZ, ABC, whatever it is, whosoever approach me that we would like to give you a match, I will say yes. it was GVW who approached me, so I said yes. If it was someone else, I would have said yes, because I need a platform and I want to grow. I want to face international athletes. So that's the there's no calculated move.
It was a very easy yes for us. The reason being, they called us and we looked at who was on the cards, and it was stacked full of elite.
And I'm not in the position yet to choose what platform is this, because I'm very new to professional arm wrestling world. So I had to say yes, and actually I have to thank them for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, it's massive. It really is exciting. Like we were going to be going to Australia to pull Over the Top, but we totally changed plans because of this. This is a huge opportunity. This is what you've been waiting for a long time. So we were instantly changing plans. We're going to Georgia. We've never been to Georgia, so I'm excited to see Tbilisi, to be in your corner, and see you make your debut. I think it'll be amazing. But there is definitely I will clarify. We have no hard feelings on either of these organizations. Arm wrestling is big enough that I think there can be multiple organizations. East versus West can't put on enough matches in a year to give everybody a go. If GVW can put on matches and DVW can put on matches, that's fantastic.
If there is a third organization also, it's good.
Yeah. The only problem comes is when organizations refuse to let athletes go across the border, sort of thing. So if they can be happy on that front, then the world's still good. We're still going to have everyone pulling everyone. Ryan, Arm Wrestling. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much. You'll have to read that one.
Patuba Dangor Onurage here. Oh, thank you so much. Bahut dhanyawad.
1,200 pounds says, I'm coming for you, Ryan. All right, man. I'm ready. You know where to find me.
Hi.
Woody, hey, man. Has Chetna ever been in the Pro Panja League? I know I probably spelled that wrong.
Yes, I have played Pro Panja League Season 1.
Yes, you were undefeated Pro Panja League Season 1.
I have played the first tournament Pro Panja League organized in 2020. I was the first women athlete from entire Northeast to play Pro Panja. I was during Season 1. I have played many Pro Panja League tournaments, but now I didn't play Season 2. Instead, I'm going to play GVW.
Yeah, so Season 2 is on right now, but as Chetna just said there, Chetna is looking outside of India now for opportunities, and GVW has filled that gap. So, silly astrophysicist, thank you for replying, Chetna. Your reply makes sense. Ryan, are you going to have a match at GVW2? There's the big question there I was waiting for someone to ask. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. You guys can probably guess. But just I don't know. I can't make any promises, but just watch this space. Tall Paul says, Mr. Phil, cheers. Woody, UK, Tall Paul, buddy. Have you met John Brzenk?
I haven't met John Brzenk yet, but I think I will.
I think it's in your destiny.
I would love to meet him because he's my favorite arm wrestler.
Yeah, John's a lovely guy too. He really is a generous guy with his time and his energy. And,
yes, I have watched Pulling John when I first started arm wrestling, and since then, John Brzenk has been my favorite arm wrestler.
You have to read this Woody UK
आप दोनों की प्यारी जोड़ी आप दोनों एक प्यारी जोड़ी बनाते हैं. Oh, thank you so much.
How does Woody UK know how to write in Hindi? I think Woody UK is using.
I don't know he's Indian.
I think he's using Google Translate.
Are you going to be commentating at the East versus West 20?
I'm not sure yet.
If he gets a call, an invitation.
I got a WhatsApp message from Dexter this morning on other related matters, but so I responded to that, and we'll wait and see. But I haven't been given a formal invite to Switzerland or anything as that yet. But like I said, we'll see. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Thanks, Woody UK. Drunk Eddie says, I support arm wrestling. We'll be watching you both there. Thank you, Drunk Eddie.
Thank you.
I personally, I feel like I'm really excited to pull a super match. Thanks to Chetna's training and the evolution that I've been through. I actually don't know. I don't know where my level's at, and I say that sincerely. That I actually I don't know where my balance point is. My last event that I pulled was the Chicago event where I won really convincingly the 105 kilo category and the super heavyweight kilo category. There were some good dudes in all those classes and I got through it really clean. So I came away from that tournament saying, wow, I feel like I'm in my best shape. And I don't know where my ceiling is. I don't know where the balance point is, but I think it's higher than it's ever been before. So I'm ready to jump into the deep end. That's where I like swimming most. What's the date of, oh, we got a super chat. Thank you for improving astrology for $4.99 US. Congratulations on the match. I'm excited to see more general arm wrestling content on your channel. Can you comment on Engen's involvement with GVW? Thank you very much for improving astrology. You want to do the first bit or the second bit? Congratulations on your match.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see more general arm wrestling content on your channel. We'll be posting. Can you comment on Engen's involvement on GVW? I don't think Engen has any involvement in GVW.
Truthfully, hand on heart, I don't know, but I really don't think he has an involvement in it. As far as I know.
As far as we know, we don't.
I have zero reason. I certainly can tell you he has not been at all involved in offering Chetna a match. He's not been at all involved in it. The owners of GVW, and it's not Engen Terzi as far as I think everyone knows who owns it, but I'm not going to say it just in case they haven't said it publicly yet. But it's not Engen as far as I have it. We've had zero involvement with Engen in respect to the GVW match. Thank you again for the super chat. You mentioned you're excited to see more general arm wrestling content on your channel. So one thing that Chetna and I are really looking forward to doing in the future, we're blessed that we get to call this a career. Chetna, your dream, become a world champion. My dream, become a world champion. We're dedicated to just pursuing that as hard as we can. And we're getting a feel for what sort of content we're going to create. But I can see in the future a lot of traveling around, a lot of training with other clubs around the world, a lot of even setting up a club here for us, and bringing people to our club and training with us. So lots of good training and arm wrestling content will come from us in the future. But yeah, now you get to follow two of our journeys, not just my journey as you guys have done over the last 13 years, but now Chetna's that you'll see featuring in this YouTube channel as regularly as I do. Do you think...
What's the date of the match? It's 18th October?
18th October. So we've got 2 months to prepare. And that's exciting. Once you get something in your mind.
Yeah, otherwise I feel very lazy. I don't want to go to the internet tomorrow. Now I have to get it and become fit and strong.
Very good. Mike Ford, number one arm wrestler in Malaysia. Sup guys, good to see you, Mike. You're looking strong these days, brother. Well done over there in your event too. Hope to see you and pull you sometime soon, man. Ryan, arm wrestling. Do you think Auden will overtake you at some point or no? I'm gonna say there's a fair gap between Auden and I at the moment. I would say before.
He's awfully young.
He's very young.
New into arm wrestling, so.
There was before I met Auden at Chicago, I honestly thought, Auden might be good enough to take my wrist, but I did get to grip up with him off the table, and I could control him out of straps.
He will develop with time.
But yeah, he's got Devon as a father and as a guide, and he's got all the high hookers to train with, so he's going to get immense amounts of table time. Genetically, he's taller than me, so he does have the potential to get bigger than me, but we're both the same weight at the moment, 105. I have the rigidity that he's lacking at the moment from just more years arm wrestling. Even though he's been arm wrestling since he was probably a child, arm wrestling at an adult level, I've got more years. So I think it'll take some time. Like, I'm not going to rule anything out. I'm sure he can catch me, but just like anyone, I'm going to do my absolute best to never let him surpass me. But we'll see. Woody UK says looking strong for sure, Ryan. Thank you, man. Nolan, what is the name? What is his name, Ryan? The guy sitting next to you. Good one, Nolan. See you later, mate. I'm going to ban you for that one. Anyone who talks crap like that goes. So let me just work out how to ban Nolan. How do I do this? You screenshot Nolan for me, babe, and then I will get it later because I can't work it out right now. Anyway, Nolan, see you later. Tall Paul looks like Zhao is pulling in Engen's new league. I mean, Gennadi's new league. yes, Zawa is pulling Zaranov. Big match. Zawa, we know that he is a mega arm wrestler. And he got injured. He tore his bicep doing a lift a year and a half ago or something. So for him to be back, that's pretty massive. What's your plan in the next super match? Posting top raw?
What?
Someone wants to know what's your plan for the match.
I don't know. I will play what I play.
Yeah. The power game is what Chetna plays. Chetna's the strong one. Chetna's your ratios and arm length and everything is just like Gabby, isn't it? Short and powerful. So.
I'm not Gabby yet.
Lagia says your love story is kind of going viral on Instagram. Yeah, it is at the moment. People of India, if you haven't seen it, go check out People of India's latest post. It's about Chetna. Tall Paul, Gennady must have hit the lotto to afford a new league. No idea. Mike Ford, when you two going to swing by Malaysia? We're considering going to the, what do you call it? The Singapore Open? We got invited to that. We might be able to get there. Nolan, Woody UK, he said, Nolan, get your eyes tested yet. You worked it out of Burnham yet? Here we go. Nolan's gone, everybody. See you, Nolan. And there we go. I saw it. Look, Nolan had just typed before. I was just trying to rip on Ryan. Oh well, he's gone. Good job. What does this one say, babe?
Breakfast at Pindeurani ki khai. What do you eat in breakfast?
Yeah.
Breakfast at eta batit bhat. Tarpisat semi cream mix kori pura khai.
So for the non-Hindi speaking people, that was a lot of rice mixed with cream
and sugar.
That's my breakfast. Although this morning I had 15 eggs for breakfast. So I've never done that before until today. But yesterday I had 20 eggs in total. Today I've had 15 for breakfast.
Rest in peace, Nolan. Adios, Nolan.
Poor Nolan's watching us now, but
he was just trying to be
but
smart.
no longer gone. Well, everyone's going to learn. Sorry, Nolan, you've been the example to everybody, but I don't take any crap in this category of life. Tall Paul, have you ever had a practice match with Dave Chafee? I have never got to.
Tell him the story after his match with Vito.
I've never got to train with him, but I have gripped him, and it was the morning after he had. You'll remember the grueling super match at King of the Table with Vitaly Laletin, where Dave Chafee won. And now Dave gripped me and said, "Could we just do some rehab?" And I'm like, Dave was going, and he was going. I'm like, it was amazing how someone as strong as Dave Chafee can, when he's that sore, like Bradley, my son Bradley would have been able to top roll him with these. He was so inflamed from that match against Vitaly. So that's the closest I've had to training with Dave, but I was just his rehab partner doing 2 pounds of pressure. East vs West India must happen. Pradeep should be invited.
Pradeep is very famous in the Western world.
He is. And that's why everyone just says, "Are you Pradeep's sister?" or anything like that, because Pradeep's the first Indian anyone in the arm wrestling world knows.
Pradeep is my brother. Rest in peace, Nolan. I feel bad for Nolan.
Are you able to beat Prime Devon Larratt August 2024?
Yeah, I am able to beat that. Yeah. Let alone him. I can beat that Devon.
And then rest in peace, Nolanishvili from 1,200 pounds. Devon. Alright, funny stuff. Alright, well, I've just got to the bottom of your chat. Tall Paul says, yeah, I like old Pradeep. You all will do great commentating together. We talked about that the other day. I think that you and I would actually commentate pretty well.
No, they're saying Pradeep and you.
Oh no, me and you. I think me and you. But yeah, actually, well, I would happily commentate with Pradeep.
Yeah, Pradeep is very good. Pradeep has been commentating People Season 1, People Season 2, and he's pretty good at it.
He is. You know, I've been listening to the Hindi and I'm slowly catching on. Nolan got exiled into the canalization sewage.
We love Pradeep. Yes, we all love Pradeep. He's a very good guy.
We'll invite him to our wedding. Is a rematch with he can be the MC,
MC?
the host.
Oh.
Is a rematch with Ray likely to happen? No. Weight differences, guys. Ryan and Travis commentating together needs to happen a lot too. I do enjoy it. You have a personal favorite with lots of Travis.
Travis is my personal favorite. I love the way he commentates.
He forgets the commentator, just becomes the corner man.
He forgets, every now and then he forgets that he's the commentator, and he chooses one athlete and becomes his cornerman and do his commentary on the basis of that.
Yeah. Olaf Thorpe asks, how do you see a rematch between you and Chance Shaw going? I have no idea what shape Chance Shaw's in. It's been a while. I know he's had a baby and all that sort of stuff. So congratulations to him and his girl. But I don't know what form he's in. I'm always going to back myself against Chance because I've beaten him once before, so I remember the lane. So it worked. I found the keys to Chance's game. So I think I would be able to have another decent crack at it if we ever faced. Kuba asks, hey there, Ryan, you stayed really during the recent arm wrestling drama. I think he meant to say you stayed really quiet. During the recent arm wrestling drama, can we hear your take on the entire situation? Oh my goodness. And are you happy with how things turned out? I can't wait to see you back at East vs. West 20. I stayed quiet for a reason. I have learned over the years that I don't want to get involved in arm wrestling drama any longer. I like to focus on just the arm wrestling. So that's pretty much my take on it. Is I'll stick to just the arm wrestling and wish everybody well. Like I said, I ultimately think that where the balance is, there are a lot of elite arm wrestlers in the world. I think having two organizations is great as long as the organizations don't blockade each other from having athletes being able to cross over and compete. Because at the end of the day, I don't think one organization is going to be able to keep up with the demand, and the sport's growing so much. So, yeah, why not?
See these comments? Plieva had an insane finals match with Nora in this year's EF. Yes, I saw that done.
Nora was the Turkish girl?
I don't know
I think she was
from where
Turkish.
she is,
Yeah.
but I saw the match and it was wow.
Yeah, so we know that Plieva is the real deal. Like,
That is why I'm saying.
she's the real deal.
Yeah,
That's why.
That's why I'm saying that win or lose, I am happy that I got this match.
Yeah, you get to find out now.
Yeah.
You
If
truly
I-
get to find out.
Yeah,
well
if I
done.
lose also, I'll know where in India, if I win, so I don't know what to do, where am I lacking and what should I train. But if I lose, then I'll know where I lag, and that way I will grow. Oh,
That's it.
sorry.
That's it. The
The way
way
Travis mispronounces
Yes.
Levan Shaginash.
Shaganishvili. How strong is Mindaugas Tarasitis? I've never pulled him in a comp.
I think he's strong.
He's very strong. Yeah, he's been the world champion at his weight. And I think he's got a very technical top roll. I love his game. I think Mindaugas and I would be very interesting. I know he beat Artem Taranenko, whom I've also beaten comfortably recently. So I think that it'd be interesting, me and Mindaugas. Did Larry Wheels and Leonidas retire from arm wrestling? I think they retired from it in the sense of pursuing actively the pro level, but I wouldn't rule out their interest in it, especially with
I need a cup of coffee.
cup of coffee.
Yes.
All right, we'll get a cup of coffee very shortly. But guys, if you have any final questions, particularly for Chetna, because you guys have never had the opportunity to ask Chetna questions before, are you almost ready for a real match with Uncle Zilla? Got to be getting close. Well, Tall Paul, that's a dream of mine for a long time. A dream of mine is to face Todd Hutchins and be
And
worthy.
you know what my dream is? To have a match with Gabby and go to straps. After straps,
just to
I
get
will
the straps?
Yes, after straps, after straps, I will lose. That's okay.
Yeah.
I know I will lose, so I don't have a dream of winning against her.
Just
Just
the
ready, go strap.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to see that. You and Gabby. I think you're like mini Gabby, in a way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to ready go. If I go to strap, that's a win for me.
But Tall Paul, I would definitely like I said earlier, but I don't actually know my level right now. I say that sincerely. I don't know my level.
Which
I will
part of
find
India
out.
is Chetna from? I am from Northeast India. I am from Assam.
How big is Ryan's hand? This big.
His hand is very big.
Yes. But we're in Mumbai at the moment, but yes, Chetna is from Assam. Have you ever pulled Jeff Hale? I haven't. I haven't. Would you two consider taking a vacation and going to visit either Michael Todd, Brian Shaw, or Devon? Yes, but at the moment, visas don't make it easy. Chetna can't. You're in the queue for a USA visa, which it doesn't come up until like February next year.
Americans think we are thieves. We don't give.
But we can go to many other countries, but not USA yet. Chetna versus Gabby, I'd watch to pay that. Says I'd pay to watch that.
If I can get to straps, that's a win for me. After straps, don't watch the match after straps.
If Chetna wins, will she be the first female Indian to beat a Georgian?
No. Whether, yeah. And if even if I lose, I am the first female Indian to go to become a international pro arm wrestler.
There you go. It's a big achievement. You deserve it. You worked very hard. Ryan Armstrong says my grandfather is from the north of India too.
I'm not from north. I'm from Northeast
What
India.
does this one say, bud?
মই তোমালোকৰ দুয়োৰে বিয়াত গোল্লা বিতৰণ কৰিম এটা যে কবিতা আছে গোল্লা বিলাম তোমাৰ বিয়াত মই তোমাৰ প্ৰাক্তন প্ৰেমিক
Are you willing to make some in-depth analysis of the East vs 19 matches when they come out on YouTube this Friday? I'd love to hear your deeper take on at least some of them. Maybe. I will. It's been a while since I've done a breakdown of anything like that, but maybe. John Macklin, Arkansas is nice in March. I'd avoid Canada and Colorado. Yeah, we're in Mumbai. It has been raining so much. It's monsoon season here. We had 875 mils in the last 4 days. It's crazy. We haven't been able to get to the gym because it's been flooded for the last 2 days, but we have a pulling machine, so we're good. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy here. Hot and, well, it's not that hot. It's like 30 degrees and raining.
26
29. Yeah.
I don't know. We have AC here.
All right, guys. Well, this...
Very long overdue. They have Indians in East versus West. I think no Indian has ever competed in East versus West. Actually, India.
If you let's just look into the crystal ball here. If you manage to beat Bella, that's a huge thing for Indian arm wrestling. It's huge if you beat Bella.
If I can beat Bella, then I will go on a vacation of 3 months and enjoy for 3 months.
And you'll probably get if you beat Bella, East vs West is probably going to call you up and say, all right, can you take on Fia now? Because Bella faced Fia in the final last year.
I will tell them, not 3 months. I have to enjoy.
You don't want to get to the top 2 fast. You gotta take the
My
coastal
goodness.
road.
No. I need to lose to learn.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where your losing comes in at. But Fia's watching closely. I know she was one of the first people to.
This is my favorite.
First people to congratulate
Actually,
her on that.
Heidi, what her name was? Heidi Anderson.
Heidi Anderson.
Yeah,
she's
my
like
favorite.
the pioneer of Swedish
I have
arm
watched
wrestling.
her arm wrestling in YouTube and.
And he is, speaking of Georgia vs. World Arm Wrestling, they are in the chat. Hello. Georgia vs. World.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah.
I will never forget this.
Yeah. And we can't wait. I can't wait to go to Tbilisi as well. Be in Chetna School, and it's going to be amazing. But yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity, GVW. You guys have put on an impressive lineup. I got to say.
All the.
It's just, that was the thing, wasn't it? When you got the phone call and the offer, it was an immediate yes, because we looked at the caliber of the card.
No. For you, you looked at this. For me, it was immediate yes because I haven't played any international super match. So I don't care who else is playing. I am getting to play.
You're on the same card as Rustam Babayev, as Nika Chikaze.
Even if they said you have a super match with Barbara, I'll say yes because I'll get to play.
Barbara liked your poster too. She was straight onto it. Namaskar, Ryan. Happy for you and Chetna. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Good luck.
Very great
Have
future,
a
both
great
of you.
future.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. YouTuber. Is Chetna good with your left arm?
Actually, my right arm is much more stronger than my left arm, but my right arm is not rigid. I feel like I don't have instincts in my right arm, but my left arm is rigid and it has arm wrestling instincts because
And
I'm a lefty.
there you go.
I write and do everything with my left hand, but I train with my right arm more, so my right arm is much more
Right
strong.
arm stronger, bit left arm more.
But left arm is like, it knows what to do.
Every time at training, when someone grips your left arm in this setup, they go, oh!
Yeah, but after go, I'm like, what to do after that?
So the power's at the right arm, the grip up's in the left. Love Chetna's excitement about arm wrestling. She's definitely all in.
Yes,
She is
I'm
to
all
all. Adam Norton, happy for you both. What a power couple. How are you managing your children, Ryan? It was Bradley's 12th birthday a couple of days ago, so that was good. But yes, we spent the holidays.
We
with
met
the
them
children.
last in July.
Yes.
No,
And
August. No, July.
in July, yeah, it was July. August? No, it
No,
was
August,
June,
not
July.
August.
It was June,
June,
July.
July. Yeah.
In June, July, we hung
June
out with
and
them.
in July till 1 month I met them.
We'll be back. We'll be back in Australia towards the end of the year. Spend more time with them. But they are with their mum and their stepfather. We talk to them every week, so they are doing well. But thank you very much for asking about Bradley and Eliza. And they love you. My goodness.
Yeah.
My
And I love them
goodness.
too.
Very good. Well, guys, that is the bottom of the question. So unless someone asks a question whilst I'm wrapping up, then we will wrap it up.
Yes, I am yawning. I need a cup of coffee. So we will come live later on and we'll talk later on. Bye.
Yes. Thank you everyone for the chat. It was enjoyable. Please do tune in and support GVW. It's Roman here.
Yeah.
There we go. G'day Roman. Thank you so very much. Guys, please do head over to all things GVW Arm Wrestling on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube as well. They're going to put on a big event. I'm very excited to be part of it, and I can't wait to see your debut. See you guys.
Take care. Bye bye. Who is